These are real trades, okay? So believe in it and study it. What I'm showing, listen to me. So the secret ingredient of this analysis is that where people try to do something, but then they fail, they again try to do something, they again fail. Today, I am coming up with one more strategy, okay, to tell you how candles behave, and when candles behave in a specific manner, we need to understand what to do next in order to place a trade. After a long time, guys, I am back as the Techie Trader. Now, why do I call myself a Techie Trader? Because I am into technology plus I am trading, right? So these are the two reasons my channel name is Techie Trader. Being a techie, I love to solve problems. I love to understand how things are working internally. So when we see that the trades are working, or let's say some code is working, I would like to understand how the code is written, why it is written in this manner, and how can it be optimized. Now, when I started figuring out that I love this, right, it was years back. And today, after posting so many videos of different strategies, of how strategies work, how candlesticks work, today I am coming up with one more strategy, okay, to tell you how candles behave, and when candles behave in a specific manner, we need to understand what to do next in order to place a trade. Now, there are two candlesticks that I love when I am entering or I am exiting. There are so many patterns and so many methods where people show us how to enter or place a trade, right? You know, but it's very difficult to understand how to exit, where to exit. And today's video is mostly about exiting at the right point. See, there can be multiple scenarios. Now, if you have 10 trades, out of those 10 trades, the pattern, the candle that I'm going to show might work for 6, 7, 8 times. 2 times you might go wrong. So that's not a problem, because it's not a system where a specific code is written to work in a specific way. There are crores of people trading every day, and because of their behavior, their pattern, their mentality, their greed and fear, which we hear a lot, from a lot of people on YouTube, greed and fear, because it is true. It's not a false behavior. It is a true human behavior. Now, being a human being, we need to understand how traders might be placing their trades, what kind of feeling they must be having at this point when a trade, when a swing goes up, when a swing comes down. And based on that, if a candlestick matches the moment that you are in right now, okay, that's called in the zone. If you haven't read that book, go ahead and read it. So being in the zone, we need to understand if that candlestick actually matches the emotion of that moment. Then you go ahead and execute it, enter or exit. And before I get into the screen share and show you what those candlesticks are, how it looks, I want to tell you that I am doing this because I want to share information with people who are looking for good information. YouTube is a platform for entertainment. I know that. YouTube is also a platform to share information. So me being a techie trader, I would like to share information with everyone for them to use it on a daily basis, or to get some knowledge which they are not able to get yet. Okay, so let's deep dive into those candles and try to understand what it means when you see those candles. All right, let's go ahead. This is my screen of Sensible. I'm going to talk about options. I love options. Option trading is one of the thing which is pretty easy, confusing. It gives you fear, sometimes it gives you greed, sometimes you don't understand sometimes whether you want to buy or sell calls, whether you should go ahead with puts. But then that's what makes it challenging. When challenges come, as a techie, I like to solve it. And solving problems is my forte. And trading is one of the problems that I see where people try to do something, but then they fail. They again try to do something, they again fail. But then if you do it back to back and then you start practicing and understanding that the failure has a reason, the success also has a reason. So which one, in which boat are you, right? You want to continue going in the boat where you are failing? You want to continue going in the boat where you are succeeding? But both should be known. If you are in the failure boat, you should know why are you failing. If you're in the success boat, you should know why are you succeeding. Because to jump from one boat to the other, of course nobody would want to jump from the success boat to the failure boat. But then knowing why you're succeeding would help this entire world. People who are trying to become traders, who are trying to earn some money in the stock market, right? So success, understanding your success will help others become successful. Understanding your failure will help you jump from the failure boat to the success boat and then eventually help everyone, right? So both the things are important. Understanding what you're doing is the most important thing in any field that you go in. Okay, so next I'm going to show you some trades that I have taken in the past 2 weeks, one and a half week, I guess. And those are the screenshots that I had taken of my real trade. Okay, so let's start with the first trade that I took. Now here I want to show you that there are some successes, there are some failures, but eventually when you are a trader, you want to be in green when you end the month or when you end the quarter or when you end the week. So being in green is more important, and what will help you go in green is your understanding or the logic or the reason behind why you're being in green. Okay, 1 month being in green doesn't mean that you will continue being in green unless you understand why you are in green. Okay, so understand what you're doing, whether you're a trader, whether you're a coder, right, whether you're a teacher, whether you're doing anything in AI is booming. AI is helping a lot of traders trade in a better fashion. But today we are not going to talk about how AI helps you. But today we are going to talk about 2 candlesticks which helps you enter. And the major topic of this video, as I mentioned before, is the candle that tells you to exit. All right. So this is my first trade. It's NIFTY November 4th, 25, 950 call option. So I am doing some buying in options, right? And how it is helping me, that we'll talk about. So this is my first trade. All the arrows that you see, the white arrows, those are my trades. Okay, I haven't mentioned in this screenshot where I exited, but you will also see that in the further upcoming screenshots. Let's go to the next screenshot. Okay, here this is a real example of what I was talking about. Exit, or the candle which tells you that the market is pushing the price down. When you see this green candle with a white arrow at the bottom, what do you see? Okay, do comment whether my comments or my analogy of this candle, okay, fits in your brain or whether you agree with what I'm saying. So let's zoom in a little. Alrighty. So here it's a good green candle, right? What if it has come from, the swing, the swing before that has gone up, it has really risen very well, and then it has come down. Now leaving the further 4 candles, if you are at that moment, right, where the candle is live going up and down, and that candle ends in this green candle, will you place a buy trade, or will you wait for the good candle to come? Okay. Now, even if the body of this candle is so big, right, a big green body, a good short low wick, but the upper wick here actually tells you whether you have to place a trade, a buy trade, or whether you have to wait. Whenever you see a big top wick, the upper wick, right, this one, if you see a big wick, a top wick, and even if the green candle has a big body, you never place that buy trade. Okay, I'll repeat myself. If you see a good green candle, and if the top wick is big, right, it's stretching, that means the price started from the bottom of this candle, it went at the top till the wick, the top wick, but the sellers have put the pressure in the market, and then the price has come down. That is why you see the big wick. And the big wick tells us that sellers are prominent and they're pushing the price down. So never place a buy trade over there. Now just go 2 candles before that. You'll again see a red candle with a big wick on top. And that is your notification or your identifier that you should not place a trade on this green candle because the previous wicks are also bigger. So let's go ahead with the next screenshot. Okay, this is also one of the good trades that I got, and this green candle tells me something over here. I had taken a trade here, and I haven't marked the exit, but you'll definitely see in the upcoming screenshots. Yeah, this is the same trade. Okay, now this trade and this trade is the same. So I had taken 2 screenshots. This is the final screenshot where I actually exited. Okay, now here the secret ingredient of a buy signal on this candle. Okay, you want to tell me what it is, or can you guess what it is? You should, whenever you are looking at a video, right, you're watching a video to learn something, try to analyze what they are showing. I am giving you time to analyze what is being shown on the screen. The reason is that don't only depend on what we are showing or I am showing. Do your analysis. Quick thinking is one of the most important features or a trait a trader should have. And if you're not a techie, don't worry. It's just analysis of the candles, just 2 types of candles. Okay. So let's get back. Here the wick, the bottom wick, okay, is so big. The body is good, the green big body, and it's a perfect hammer. Even the previous candle before this has a big long bottom wick, but it has a small body. It looks like a hammer, right? It is an hammer, in fact, but the body is not so great. But the next candle tells us that it has some good upper power, and the traders in the zone right now, okay, present moment. This is a 5-minute chart. The present moment matters. Okay, so if you learn how to be in the present moment and study your candle, and the pattern, then you will become a good trader. So good entry here and a good exit here. Let's go to the next screenshot. Here. Now the candlestick that I am talking about in this video, okay, the upper bigger wick, the lower bigger wick, but this doesn't seem like anything. Is that right? This candle where you see the entry marked, it doesn't seem like a candle that we are talking about in this video. But what I'm showing you is what kind of trades I take. Okay, so this is one of the trade I took, which gave me some good profit. Not a very big profit, but some profit, right? So I am in green. Okay, this is the same trade. Okay, this, and see how the market started going again down, where I exited. I'm not going to give you any reason why I exited here, but I have my own reasons, a lot of other, analysis and strategy that I work with. Again, this is one more trade that I took. All are buy trades, by the way. There is no short trade in this video that I'm going to show, because this video is about two candlestick patterns. I'm reminding you again and again, two candlestick patterns. Okay, one with the top wick, whether it is green or red, one with the bottom big wick, whether it is green or red. Okay, we'll see what all we see in all these screenshots. These are real trades. Okay, so believe in it and study it. What I'm showing, listen to me. Okay, again a proof of concept. What we are trying to do here is a big bottom wick, good body, and a short top wick of a green candle at the bottom of the swing, and this is my entry. The funny thing is, however smart you are, right, or however smart any trader is, nobody will be able to understand whether the market is going to go boom, right? It is just going to blast in front of you, and you could have made thousands of rupees in one single trade, right? Within maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But here, this is an example of that trade which I missed. I got profits, but then you see this, where this could have taken me. So here, a good exit, but then see how the market behaved and where it went. I don't regret, but I learn. That's what I want you to do. YouTube is for that, so that you can distribute your learning between videos and books and people. So when you meet people physically, you learn from them. Listening skills is very important. You learn from them, you learn from YouTube, you learn from your books, and then you collect everything, build your own strategy, and start executing. That's the secret ingredient. Anyway, let's go ahead. This is that same trade. This is another trade. Let me see. Okay, this is the same trade again. I took multiple screenshots of it. Yeah, this is one more trade. I'll zoom in. Yeah, so perfect. Now let's talk about exit. We spoke about entry, let's talk about exit. I was telling you about a big wick at the top. Even if it is a green candle, it doesn't matter. But the market went high, right? So up. This is the 9:15 candle. This is a 5-minute chart again, reminding y'all. And then I got a big green candle with a short body and a big top wick. There is no lower wick at all. This is like a shooting star. A shooting star can be in green, right? It's not necessary that the exit signal should only be in red. It can be in green See this example, it is in green and I exited at the top of this candle because I wanted to make a small profit out of this trade. I exited and then I made profits. But this is one more secret ingredient of the exit pattern. We'll see few more. This is again a buy trade. Okay, here another example. Entry, exit. Perfect exit, isn't it? This is a, what is this? What kind of candle is this? Is this a shooting star or is this a doji? The one where I have marked the arrow with exit. What is it, guys? It is a doji. Okay, it is a doji, it's not a shooting star. But your exit signal is so pretty damn clear that you have a very big wick at the top, right? The body is so small and it is in red. You know, people who don't, get confused between red and green and this kind of candle. So it is in red. It's a clear exit signal. So whatever profit you have, book it, exit, guys. Okay, let's see some. Okay, so see, this is an example of a losing trade. This trade shows genuinity, right? Even if you don't, even if you think that anybody can show screenshots and then explain what is happening, and then how would we believe? I want you to believe that this is also a losing trade. So while I am showing you winning trades, I am also showing you losing trades. So big wick, a hammer, the price went up, I should have booked it here, but then a big wick, right? A big wick again. So when you see a big wick like this, you have to exit, but I did not. So I had to exit here at the bottom of this candle, this entry candle. So this was a learning for me, and I want you to learn from this so that you don't do the same mistake. Okay, we'll quickly go through all the screenshots that I have. Okay, again a losing trade here. Yeah, so showing you all these real trades that I did in the past 2 weeks. I'm very excited to know what do you think about this kind of trading. What did you learn from this video? There are 2 candlesticks, one for entry, one for exit. Entry, buy entry, okay, no short trading. Buy entry, big wick, bottom wick. It should be a hammer, it can be a big green candle, and the top wick should be a little shorter, right? Shorter than the body, you can say, or as equal, or the same length as the body. For exit, it can be a green candle or a red candle. For exit, it can be a green candle or a red candle with a top, long, big wick. A short body, it can be a doji, it can be a shooting star. Shooting star can be red or green. Okay, so these were the most important candlesticks that I wanted to teach y'all, that I wanted y'all to know and learn, so that your trading gets better and you get confidence while entering, and don't exit in fear. Exit in logic, exit with logic, exit with analysis, and exit with precision. Precision has a very different meaning in the stock market. Precision is not defined here. Okay, so make your own precision, get your own confidence in exit and entries. Okay, so this is what I wanted to teach you all today. It was fun, and I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video and you would want me to show you more candlesticks which will help you in entry and exit, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and whatever questions you all have, right, just shoot it at me. I will answer, and I will see you in the next video. enjoy this video and learn something from it. Okay, thank you.